I see you happen to have the fridge and the cabinet out and some of the flooring out.
Got me a little trailer.
It's looking sweet.
We got the hitch for Vanagon.
Vanagon Man right here. Seeing the Vanagon for the first time.
Man, it is so beautiful.
Like
the magic wand.
You are cool.
What you think, dog?
Just vanning.
70. We got a trail. Look, we got a trail of people back there. Like I said, we're gonna get used
Holy Me chaka.
Chaka.
Sup, man?
Just bugging.
Hey, man. Well, I see you got the awning all set up.
Yeah, I finally figured out the poles.
Yeah, you just got a twist.
There's a cam inside here on the end of the pole.
Nice. Well, I see you happen to have the fridge and the cabinet out and some of the flooring out.
Yeah, I got the fridge out. Still debating on whether I want to put that fridge back in or we go with that one that you're talking about.
One of the cooler fridges that sit between the seats. Yeah. Everybody is using in their Vanagon.
The oven, you know, the burner is still there, and I might make it into a shelf or might make it into an AC unit, or who knows, I don't know yet. We're redoing the flooring in here. I was debating on putting a textured coat on it to preserve it. Went and got some Rapture, as you can see, and I got me a little trailer to put all our miscellaneous stuff in there.
Yeah, how much you picked this one up for?
Actually, $300, man.
It's not bad at all.
No, probably about $700-800, you know, because it only has one purpose.
We'll check the inside afterwards.
Texture coat to match the van, so pull it behind it and it'll be black in that color there, whatever that color is.
Yeah, we looked it up and I can't find anywhere online where it says that this was an original color, but it looks to be original color, but it is
topaz brown.
That's the color that we found that looks similar to it. So.
I'll find out, but we will know for sure before we paint this thing, and that'll be later down the line. You know, there's no rust really on it. Bottom edge of the door, and that's it.
Now, what is this little piece you're flailing around?
The whole reason. New heads on it and new head gaskets and everything in the past with the prior owner. But I don't know why they didn't replace this. I took the whole cooling system out in the back. This is the hose that goes right here to the head, and you really can't get to it. It's from the other side of this block. So you have to take everything off to get to that hose, that little bitty hose.
Which, guys, if you guys are working on your Vanagon, definitely go check out Vanagon Man. Links down in the description.
He's getting all the parts for me. Already got the water pump and everything.
See?
New.
James Dimmer?
Yeah.
Which just so happens to be the man you reconnected with in the military.
From back when I was 18, 19 years old.
It's crazy, right?
Awesome.
It's crazy how the world works.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
And now you own a Vanagon.
Yep, now I own a Vanagon. We can hang out with them later this year.
Yeah.
So we're going to make some improvements to it and recover some cabinet series and working on, you know, an off-the-grid plan, solar panels, battery packs, everything. It's going to be a little at a time, you know. I'm starting out with how to get all my stuff out there and then make the bedding right and the cabinetry and the flooring, and then we'll add to the, you know, off-the-grid kind.
Got to get it ready before September 25th.
Oh yeah, but we definitely want to be as ready as we can be for Bug Jam.
Yes, 100%.
Everything is going to be working towards an awesome Bug Jam.
And Wagon Stew with the Lakuchi.
Of course, that's definitely the camping adventure.
Yeah.
But we're not taking this out there.
No.
We'll take the 66 one to be
to romp, and this will be our camp.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out this fridge real quick while we got it out.
Really, I don't think that's the original fridge.
We got our Rapture kit, though, that we're going to be doing little trailer in. But I think this is the original fridge. I just think that the face fell off of it at some point, and they just put this stuff on there. But I don't know exactly for sure.
Is it Volkswagen anywhere? Or?
No. Ooh la la, look at that. It's looking sweet. Well, man, we forgot to mention earlier, but
we got the hitch for Vanagon
from Type 4 Revolution. So definitely go check out his link down in the description, but it's all painted black.
Those brackets that came out from the vehicle. The only difference is that they have a second one for a bolt to go through, and then you have that going through this existing hole here. But I can see that these have been bent. They're out of adjustment, so I'm going to tap these holes out, bend everything straight where I want it. Just that one is bent, so this one looks flat. No big deal, but I figured a good stopping point for the day. Now I had to trim this, because this was a bumper without a hitch. Getting that zeroed in. Then I'll probably texture coat that flat black to match the bottom of the trailer, and it was already black. So
that'll be sweet.
That was nice. I love my trailer.
Oh man, what you got here?
So I'm looking into some different flooring for Vanagon. This is waterproof too. And what they had in there wasn't waterproof.
Now, if you guys remember correctly, on the walls in the Vanagon, we had this very light color wood. I think this is as close as we're going to get to having something light, because I feel like if you have something light on the floor and light on the sides, it's going to feel more spacious and stuff. But we can't seem to find any that resemble the one that's on the side. I think we're going to go with this. It's a rustic kind of look. So,
and at least it won't look dirty like when you get out of the it's wet, damp, or raining where we're camping and you get in. It's not
hypoallergenic.
It's UV cured, urethane coated.
Reusable.
Is it no adhesion on the back, right? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Well, our black beans are on the way, but we're chilling at this place called El Ranchito. They remodeled about 6 months ago, and yum. Let's dig in. Well, guys, if you remember that flooring we got the other day, look at it. It's almost done. Looks sweet.
The cover goes here, the aluminum piece right here. I put some screws there to make sure it's sitting where I want it. And this is where the cabinet's going to go. And I want to be able to access that area in case I need to, run some wires across there or something. So I'm going to get like a threshold, like an aluminum 5-inch
little bump.
And set it right there. And it'll just be like a little step
ramp
into the front,
But it looks sweet.
But this is completely waterproof. We didn't want it to swell again. Then we didn't think about the fact that it's not as strong. And
there's divots.
And this is corrugated metal on the floor. So then if you stuck your knee or a point right here,
it'll crack.
You'd crack it. So I had to put strips of it inside that before I laid it down. So it should be fine. Waterproof.
It feels pretty sturdy getting on it. Let's see how dirty I am then. I'm getting it all dirty, but yeah, see, it's pretty nice.
We got a lot of cosmetic things to do to the inside of here. So I got to put one more piece in there and then I should be done with it. Still debating on whether I want to put that refrigerator back in. Of course I'm going to check, see if it works.
It is pretty spacious right now.
Well, I'm going to put the cabinet back in. I want the cabinet because we need to put stuff in it and everything, but as far as the refrigerator being in it, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm going to put an AC unit in it. I want something that we can use while we're driving and sitting. So Frank Fallone's got that electric pump, 12 volts, and then we can put an inverter in there, and then if we're parked with power, we can put our 110 charger on the 12 volts and still run the AC while the motor's off.
Yeah, he's got
we're driving the
AC and his supercharged Kia.
Degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll give us access to what he's using, all the parts.
Stay tuned, guys.
That's my Vanagon.
Here it is. We got Vanagon Man right here. Seeing the Vanagon for the first time. Oh, that's neat. You finished it all.
So
I didn't know you finished it.
No, that's not bolted down.
I know, but
this. Yeah.
All this.
Oh, you put the new flooring in?
Yeah. Aren't they supposed to go all the way to the top or something?
No, not in these AWs. No. They had weird beds. Because what you got to remember is...
I'm putting a threshold over that where you can get access to whatever is going across there.
These got shipped into the United States, just the 2 front seats.
Oh, okay.
So everything else is American.
Right.
Okay.
So...
And you see this? Look.
This is like a very early American style conversion vehicle.
Right?
That seal?
Right here. You feel it? That's the only spot.
See it.
That's the crack.
So this
I'm going
is
to put something in it to keep it from dripping through there.
This is an aftermarket American.
Yeah, it looks like something you put on a Chevy van.
That's what it is.
It is. I've installed these in a Camaro back in the day.
You just got to figure out what the profile of this is, and you could probably get that.
But right now I'm going to find something with the right elasticity in it where it's not going to be like a hardened glue, where it's going to give a little...
My dad used to put a little fine line of Vaseline on them too.
That's true, but it's cracked through it. Yeah, and then the water just follows that. I came out here and watched it.
Did you really?
Yeah, and the only rust on the vehicle is right here.
Oh,
these little spots, that's it.
It's absolutely beautiful.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this is a real American deal.
You agree though, don't put the original fridge back in there, right?
Yeah, there's a big debate about that, right? So, almost my thinking is you can't take propane anymore on ferries.
Yeah.
No, I want to take that can off. I want to take this whole thing off and put a hose on it and then use it to attach your can to it.
Yeah, you can use a can. Like guys are doing that with a can inside now. They just leave
Maybe I put it right there.
Inside the can, unscrew it when you're rolling down the road, screw the little green can on and turn your burner on.
As your can's off or whatever, your valve, sealed up and you just turn on something and you're not going to have a leak.
Right. Well, you got a propane furnace too.
Oh yeah, and it's piped and it works and it's plumbed.
Yeah, it's sweet up through the wall, right?
Yeah. So you think I did good, man?
I do. It's really pretty.
I know you know all about this. This is my first experience with one.
Well, it's just, you know, it's personal preference, right?
You see there's their new heads on it. Those were new heads when they went in.
Oh yeah.
I should have cleared it off.
Yeah, and here's the 4. So this is aftermarket too.
Yeah,
this
so it's
aluminum.
already aluminum. Yep.
Yep.
That's what I was expecting what you were describing to me.
Yep. And these are aftermarket too. So those little fuel tubes on the side here.
Right.
The mods that were done to this were expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So these little fuel guys here are aftermarket. The original ones were plastic. They've even put the insulation back on the fuel lines. I've been stocking a lot of this stuff too now. I have some aftermarket distributors, but if your original one's running, don't take it out.
Right.
Because you can't get them anymore. This is the pressure regulator for the fuel that runs on vacuum. These are getting hard to find, but I've got a stockpile of those now.
Cool.
And the other thing I picked up a whole bunch of ECUs last week, which is crazy. God, did you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, you put the hitch on it. Yeah, from Type 4.
Type 4.
Jeff Patterson hooked me
Look
up.
at that. So here's another hard to find item is this OEM hitch like this that attaches to the bumper brackets here.
Yeah, you see, I got the
there aren't
rim
any.
I'm gonna pull the pipe off. It looks
Type
good.
4
It's just
Jeff.
nasty. We'll pull this off and OSPO it and give it some good heat temp paint.
Oh
on it.
yeah.
And maybe you got a nice, pretty tip I could put on there.
I don't have any of those. I'll tell you
is
what
that
though.
like an aftermarket thing?
It
or
is,
something?
but
Yeah.
the other thing about it too is you
Shield.
still have your Kelly converter
Oh yeah.
and your oxygen sensor. So the only thing people do different is they run a shorty here. It doesn't stick out
But
as
you
far.
see, I got a decent
But
motor
it'll be
right now.
noisy.
Right, yeah, so right now it's quiet right now.
Oh, leave it, man. I love them when they're quiet. God, it's beautiful. Let's see this
He's just loving it.
Yeah, there's no rock.
Yeah, you see, the nice thing is it's all original color.
Absolutely.
So there's nothing hidden.
Yeah.
What you see is what you get.
I love it.
I want to paint it later, but right now I just want to buff it up later once I get past, you know, the cooling system and the cabinetry and get everything where it can function. Get a little bit off of the grid stuff like solar panels.
Man, it
You know.
is so beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, and I've had the grill in there. It's beautiful. It's in great condition.
So the hella flat light bulbs will give you a lot more light.
Yeah, I was
Night
already
yet?
thinking about taking them out while I have them out.
I love it, man. I mean, it has all the mods, right?
Yeah, and they're all the 2 seats swivel and everything.
Yeah, and-
somebody put some extra shit in here. Water
original.
filtration system. Now look, is this original? See the little flap? This is where the power cord comes out from underneath the fender right there. So yeah, that does look original. There's a gasket on it and everything.
Nope, that's aftermarket.
Is
I've
it?
never seen one of those. That's a great idea.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Put that cord through the wheel well.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
goes like freaking all the way to the
That's
door.
genius.
Yeah, it's under the seat.
It's genius.
And there's a circuit breaker box under here.
See what he's saying.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Just so unusual to find a van that isn't all busted up.
So you think I did a good job?
Absolutely.
Because you did this was sight unseen.
I know.
I was gonna send someone there.
So what he meant by he was about to send somebody there was we hit up our buddy Michael Shores from the Doom Buggy Bros so we could see if he could possibly spread the word for us to see if anybody was in the Granite City, Illinois area to go look at the van for us. Because, you know, we never bought anything sight unseen. And so a guy named Stu commented on it and was like, yeah, man, I live in the area. I'll go look at it for you. Meet the Yam. This is Stu's van again. It's a 1984 Westie with a Subaru swap. And he has a 60 Bug that he's doing a resto mod theme. Run the stock 40 horse motor, doing the little SoCal stance look with the wheels and tires. But he's definitely going with so fine interior. Anyways, we were going to have Stu go out and look at the van again for us and make sure that it's all good. But everybody's schedule wasn't lining up. So we ended up just biting the bullet and going for it and buying it sight unseen. And luckily it was in great condition. So we just had to say thank you to Michael and Stu. That shows you right there how connected the VW world is, where someone can just put out a word and if you need help, somebody's bound to be there to help you. That's the VW life.
So the 1984 Vanagon is the one, for some reason it sits higher than all the other years.
Huh.
So you can fit just a little bit meatier tire on it if you'd want to, which these are great for highway, but if you decide you're going to venture off into the bushes,
I
you might
don't
want a little
know. I
bigger
haven't looked
tire.
at the number on them to see how old they are yet, and I don't want to.
I put those highway Firestones on mine, the real light truck Firestones,
Right.
just because they're, you know, a nice
Got
tire.
a good sturdy sidewall.
10-ply sidewall, yeah.
Cool.
Truck tire, yep. Gotta have truck tires on these because they do not like to handle car tires.
Yeah,
a lot
and
of people don't
that is
realize
some
that.
additional weight up there.
Man, it's beautiful, wow. It's so pretty. So some of the other things,
And
if
you
you're looking to buy a van, right?
Yeah,
like
lip.
this plastic cover here that's chrome, these don't weather very well. Usually they're broken or missing. There's also a piece of plastic that runs all the way down the gutter here. If this thing is all complete and these connector clips are here, that's tight. So that's one of the things, if you're buying a Vanagon, you can look for some of this kind of stuff, is to make sure that if it was restored, it was done properly, or if it's original, it's actually original. This one appears to be all original with all these clips and everything.
A question while you're here.
Sure.
What seal is that? Like a splash seal or something to keep it from leaking? What is that? And should it be replaced and not be buckled?
Those pop out.
You know, all these pop-out windows are different.
Oh,
What
those
you've got to
actually
do
pop
is
out?
Yeah, I've
figure
already
out.
opened them.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Wow!
You got to figure out who made
That is
these.
bad.
And because they're aftermarket, all these upper windows, you should be able to get the kit for it.
So I came across this Facebook group, AdventureWagon. It has 535 members in it. It's been around since 2009. It's all about the AdventureWagon. The AdventureWagons were made from 63 to 80 on the VW bus platform, and the Vanagon, 1980 to 1991, and even Ford vans, which I think is pretty neat, from 1993 to 2004. So this guy happened to post a picture of this seal and said he just bought 50 feet of this for all his high top windows from Vintage Trailers, and he hopes it works. There was even another person that said, please let us know how it goes. So I asked him, how did it work, and did it work out good? We got an 84 that may need new window seals. He said he's actually going to try to do the reseal this weekend and then let us know how it works. But he did send the link for him, so thanks, man. If any of you high top VW lovers out there need the link, then check the link down in the description.
Has screens in it too, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fabulous.
Well, nothing's leaking except for that one little crack I showed
And
you.
so this
And it
is claim to fame for the AdventureWagon is
Yeah.
that rear window. You know,
But I probably should go around with some Vaseline, like you were
I
saying.
would. This is
Yeah.
great.
Oh, that's cool.
So period cool, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Sundance.
Yeah, those
that means
pop out in the
something to
back,
you,
too.
Sundance. Yeah, I need to come over here with some glue.
Doesn't mean nothing
Yeah.
to me, but you know
Yeah.
that doesn't mean something to somebody else.
After releasing episode 1, the previous owner, aka the fourth owner, Haley, happened to comment and said she's seriously so happy to see someone who knows what the hell they are doing taking care of Sundance, which is the previous owner's name of the van that they ended up keeping. So that's pretty neat that we know that now. Also, the curtains she handmade herself on her grandma's 1967 Singer sewing machine. And she said she did have directions to where the batteries were, but she ended up taking them out last second. She also said that she can tell that the VW is way happier and is in great hands. She loves the video and can't wait to see what comes next. And the crazy thing is, not even 20 minutes later, the owner before Haley, which is another Haley, she was the third owner. She said, I had to get to that battery a handful of times and it never gets easier. She also said she's glad to see that it's still going on adventures. Now Haley here is an influencer where she posts pictures of her travels all over the world, and she actually lived in the Vanagon for 7 months traveling the US. 2 different places such as Colorado, Mississippi, Missouri, Mojave Desert, New Mexico, Texas, California, and I'm sure there's many other places. It was just her and her dog out on the road making great memories. Haley purchased it out of San Francisco from an older couple that said they only took it on one trip. There was one owner before them, but she has no idea who they are. She purchased it when it had 150K to 200,000 miles on it. She said she loved it and did most of her US travels in it. Now here's some of her Instagram stories of the Vanagon.
So this happened. Guys, I have literally never seen this van this clean. I think it was dirtier when I bought it. There's not even dirt in the doorway.
Isn't that cool? They used to be white, and here's the new look they threw on the fridge.
So I changed up my van quite a bit. It looks so much better. And this is my first van that I traveled in for 7 months. Sadly, I am selling her though. It is really sad. I made a lot of memories in this van, but I am on to bigger and better things.
And here's her new van. I thought it was very neat finding out all these stories about the van. If you guys would like to show some love to her YouTube channel or her Instagram, links down in the description. Thank you to both Haleys for sharing all the stories about the vehicle.
When you get out online, there's a lot of people that love adventure wagons, and somebody's going to reach out to you and go, oh man, hey, this, that, the other, that's all original. You'd be surprised.
Well, you know what we were gonna name it?
Oh.
And Dalton kind of
get out of
disagreed.
You got a name?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh,
Well,
wait a minute.
you know when Dalton was like a little toddler, he's gonna turn the camera off now.
I can see it. At the ground. It's going to the ground.
We're gonna name it Chalky Ball.
Oh, come on.
No,
Yeah.
because Trina couldn't
Mess
get him
with
to
me.
drink. I think he went and got sick one time. Came back home, wouldn't eat. I
Right.
said, put a little bit of Hershey's chocolate in this. Call it Chalky Ball. She gave it to him. He'd never drink anything else but that damn Chalky Ball. So we
Chalky
named the
Ball,
bus Chalky Ball for chocolate milk.
I like it. So this is the chocolate milk van?
Yeah, or
I
a
guess
Chalky
so.
Ball.
Nesquik.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Who's that? Two
Nesquik,
buddies
yeah.
up?
Bunny emblems.
Yeah.
Like the Nesquik bunny.
Yeah.
Probably steam clean it.
Yeah,
be
yeah, we'll try
surprised.
that first. of
It's
course.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
And all the original padding is there.
Yeah, and you can see this car
And you know,
solid,
when these
isn't it?
too, these
Yeah.
rubber pieces stretch out, and when they're not stretched out, they haven't been hot. So this lived in some sort of a controlled environment.
And this is an aftermarket, isn't it? This lock?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sweden.
Yeah. I don't know why people get scared about people breaking into their vans and stuff.
What's this supposed to look like? Because that's not real.
Well, that's just a closer.
Yeah, I know, but what's it supposed to be?
It's not. That doesn't exist. That's some old man cooked that up.
Okay, so leave it there.
Unless it
You
holds
like it.
some.
And look at these door panels, man.
It's beautiful. this van is this bus is beautiful.
You think so?
Absolutely.
And look at this. I set it up and I figured it out.
Did you?
Yeah, there was a cam in it, and you
Little
just
twist?
turn the rod, not the little plastic thing like some people, the rods do. You just turn the rod itself, and the cam grabs the side of it.
So does this one have a clear cellophane strip in the middle?
No,
Okay.
it comes out really nice, like a camel color, like the door panel.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
The upgraded leather seats.
That's leather, not vinyl or leather.
Looks like leather to me.
There's no tears or nothing.
And they do have the matching
I
rear.
just pulled that out because
Hey,
the fuse blew in
is
the back
this
of
a
the
water
stereo,
tank?
but the stereo worked.
Is that a water tank? Type 4 said it's a water tank.
Yeah, we don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's got to be a water tank.
Freshwater tank
Or a waste
for
tank.
washing dishes and stuff.
Could be. Yeah. Does water go from there?
I really don't
Is
know.
it
yet.
plumbed underneath the bus?
It took me a while to figure out how you hook up 110 to the damn thing.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times.
And then we found it over there
kind
under
of just
the
lay
seat.
down on the ground and lay underneath it and figure it out.
Yeah, that's
Sit in.
basically
A lot
what
of
we
times
did.
I'll sit in there and go, okay, you know.
Yeah, we were so excited. We're hoping that next
Mind
month,
therapy,
September, that we can
Yeah.
go to Auburndale.
Are you going to the Auburndale Bug Fest?
You mentioned it.
Yeah, September 24th.
I just have to get the dates on my calendar.
Well, this would be a great entrance video to the week before we hit there.
I
Yeah,
like it.
absolutely.
Auburndale.
We want to see what else is going
Yeah,
on
I
here.
absolutely do. This is great. But look, I mean, even this, Dalton. So, see the big, heavy white ring for the window?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a replacement windshield, but everything else, when you look around, is all OE. And again, take a look at these, right? And this plastic on top of the gutter. I mean, that stuff's a big deal. I wish I could get some of these seals. This is kind of different. I haven't seen these.
Even the seals look good on this, huh?
Yeah, this looks real good. I mean,
Hey.
you know.
But there's no rod in it.
We don't even use
Montana.
seals on the front of the aftermarket ones we put on. We just use the bonding sealant.
Right. Bonded to
Sikaflex.
it. Yeah.
You know, the two-part.
Like you're putting on a windshield or something
Yep,
like that.
use
yeah.
the Sikaflex black.
I mean, they put entire Corvettes and fiberglass cars together with a caulk gun.
Right.
They got
that's what it
epoxies
is.
that
Panel
do amazing
bonding
things.
cement's what they
Panel
call it.
bonding, exactly.
right.
Not something I did a lot of
So what
back
else
in the
are you
day.
working?
I wish I'd have taken care of that. I didn't really see it until the end. But
Oh, that's. I mean, you're just hauling gear. right?
yeah, I'm just gonna be able to put my gear in there.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm gonna put these, came with it, but I'm gonna mount, they were mounted on the bumper. I wanna mount them here so that when you're driving down, you can see where you're turning.
Like
where
the
you're,
magic wand.
yeah, but you can see where the
I'm
trailer
Harry
is.
Dalton.
Wand of coolness. You are cool.
It'll be able to tell where I'm backing up.
I love it, man.
Isn't that cool? It was on them.
That's absolutely awesome. All this cool stuff.
Look, it
Now
locks.
we just gotta get you some little chrome wheels or something.
Yeah, put some bling bling on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna look good right beside.
Oh, it's gonna look
hooked
beautiful.
on the back of that.
Absolutely.
And that's all we need to get the stuff off the floor so you can get right in your bed. That's all you really need. The rest of your crap, your coolers and stuff that's on the floor coming out here.
Well, that's the best part about these
Yeah.
tops, you know.
Oh yeah, and you don't have to pop it up. You can pull in the parking lot. Nobody even knows you're up there
Nobody
sleeping,
knows
or
you're taking
they
it.
think it's just parked.
Fabulous. I think, you know, for Florida with that moon is.
Yeah, I put all the mattresses up there to get it up here so I can work on the motor. So everything's in it.
We'll have to get
you
new
can sleep
foam.
in it.
Next, we'll just be doing air conditioning at Vanagon.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
coming soon.
Yeah, look at us. We're hot. We need some. we
need
need to
some
do an
AC.
air conditioning episode.
No, it's coming.
Love it. This bumper's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Type 4 Jeff.
Type 4 Jeff.
Type 4
Hooked
Revolution.
me up, man.
He's the man.
Yeah, he did. I just took everything apart and painted it. That's flats black.
Yep.
And I put it on the front bumper too. The front bumper is all rusted.
I'm amazed how straight they are. Those bumpers are usually just beat to crap.
So you honestly think I did great?
Absolutely, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's got a late model hood latch on it too, which is a little weird. But you know, the kind of 84, 85. What's the date code?
And I'm gonna stay the same color too when I do.
So here's another thing for folks too, right? You got this date code here. It'll tell you that this is April of '84. So, and I didn't, you know, we didn't look up the VIN to figure out where that is or where it falls in, but it's definitely an American car. I think, did it have weird exhaust on it?
I have
That's
no
the one you
idea.
had.
Whatever it has now is what I gotta move.
Doesn't look to be California spec. So hey, Vanagon Man here. Gonna go underneath this 81 van and take a look at what's going on here. So this is the California exhaust over here. So you can see there's a header right there that comes out, goes through all this breathing stuff, and then across to the other side. But you'll notice the other side is plain old generic, old school German heater box exhaust.
Oh, with the
But it
emissions
does have a
control.
catalytic converter on it.
Well, they all had to have that in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
It's so weird because you're jumping up a few generations. Now, there is one thing that I noticed that they peeled off, which there's a pinstripe. Goes all the way down.
Oh, I see it.
I see what you mean.
Oh, I see it. It's a gold?
Yep.
Oh, I'm putting it back on.
So, it would have been gold or black, probably black.
It's on. Would you two-tone it and two-tone the inside of this?
I just did one for a guy like
Yeah,
that. I don't
two-tone
like it. He
this.
liked
That
it.
would
I
be-
don't.
huh?
I don't like it. He liked
No.
it.
No.
You can do whatever you want. The other thing
Yeah.
that I've seen people do, which is really cool, is they take the Raptor or the Rhino liner
Oh, yeah.
and they go from here down,
Uh-huh.
and then they wrap the wheel wells. And then when you do that, you can cover this up too. You know, this particular van, you're probably not going to put stuff on the roof. But if you have a pop top, if you Rhino line this, when you step on it, it's got good grip for your
Have
feet.
I got something to show you?
I love it. Here we
Come
go.
here. In there with Dalton and take a
This
look
is
at
it,
things.
man. Did you paint this with Raptor? I love it. Yep, that's it. That's it. This thing's beautiful.
Go ahead and open the deck lid.
So you sprayed the whole inside? Come on back here, Dalton. Let's take a look at it together. Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, hold it up. I don't have any tape up here.
Oh, look at this. See?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yep, it's Raptor. That's exactly what I'm
Is
talking
that
about.
bad?
It's absolutely beautiful. That stuff is impervious to
Yeah.
rot.
Oh,
So
yeah.
wherever you don't have
And
time
now-
to get in there and clean,
People's feet are all in here in their shoes and their boots.
they kick the crap out of it.
Yeah, so all this.
Heater channels.
And look, and then you still have the paint, the body, texture coated. Back to the inside the dash, texture coated, gloss.
Oh, this is money. It's gorgeous. This is gorgeous.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
Thank you, man. And see, batteries are gonna be here, batteries are gonna be back there on the package tray.
Yep.
So we got it all in
Got it
here.
all decked out and
Yeah.
ready to go.
See how let the color come
Yep,
across?
that's exactly what I'm talking about. And the other thing is, you know, you did it here. You can tint it.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
you
this is tinted.
Yeah, you tint
This
it,
is
and
tinted.
nobody even can tell
This
until you
wraps
get
you
up
down
next
here
to it.
black, and this is tinted. It's expensive when you do it that
Well,
way. It's
that's
about
why when
$300.
When you hit that dirt road or that
Yeah.
gravel road, you're not crying and you're bust.
And then
Hey,
you
man,
can
it's
hit it
all
with a
right, we're
pressure
good.
washer.
Get her
It
done.
ain't gonna come up. No.
I love it. Yeah, this
Sweet.
is gorgeous, Greg.
Thanks, man.
You did good. You did good. I mean, bright and clean.
See my grill, didn't
Is it in one piece?
you? Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at it.
So those are becoming to be like gold too.
Yeah,
So what
really.
people are doing, which is to me a little bit odd, they take the 4 headlight version that has good headlights, and they put the 2 headlight grill on it, but they put those flat Hellas in them. I keep those flat Hellas in stock. I'm putting a set in this weekend for a guy, just because they put out so much more light. It upgrades it. It runs the bigger halogen bulb
Right.
than these old sealed beam guys, which these were great back in the day, but now you can't
No,
even get a high quality bulb anymore. Yeah, those Hellas, man, they're cool.
Whew, it's hot. Let's go
Let's
in
go
the
outside.
shade.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey man, so what are you doing over here?
Well, before I put water in and I test drove it and no leaks. I did have a leak at the beginning, was this crossover tube. The O-ring was getting pinched and breaking off. So see, that's why I put the water in it first, because I didn't want to find leaks with the expensive coolant in it. So I had to dress up the end of it. It was kind of a little out of round and sharp little burrs on it. So I cleaned it up, put a new O-ring on it, didn't have a problem, checked for leaks again, no leaks. So now after the test drive and everything, and I like where the temperature was, and I'm gonna put coolant in it now and burp it. As we say, get the air out of the system, and that's what remember the PVC pipe's higher than the radiator. So we're gonna get the air out of it and test drive it today, and a good distance away from the house after I go around the neighborhood again. So Let's see, cross our fingers. I think we're good to go now.
So we're going to be throwing this Peak 50/50
Yeah.
vehicles in. This is what James, aka Vanagon Man, recommended to us.
Yeah, they didn't have the other brand, he said, but this is the equivalent. So I'm gonna get it topped off, and then we're going to crank it up, run it 2,000 RPMs, and get the air out of the system until it starts bleeding out the bleeder valve in the front and the little one back here. Then shut it off, take my setup off, and we should be good to go. I should be taking 2.5. I took the lower hose out of the radiator, took the hoses off here, and let's see if I ended up getting all of it out. Hold up so I can go look at the bleeder. Coming out the bleeder, it's pushing itself through the motor. Went down fast?
Okay.
Puffed it away. That's good because I got 2 gallons in it all right. That means I did get the system empty. If it's holds 3.5 and this is my 3rd one, taking it away. Sounds good, doesn't it? I want you to do this. Wrap that up. There's another bleeder right here. That should be it right there. Should have no air in it. I'm going to take this off, put my cover back on it, this right here, put my hose to it to the overflow canister, and we'll take it for a ride. Let me go and see before I shut it off, see if anything's leaking the air out. Rev it up again. Check the temp out. When we first got it, it had air in the system because it probably set up on the back of that transporter.
Yeah.
And that's right where the overflow bottle is, and it could have emptied it out or something, I guess. But I think it was weeping a little bit, enough to suck air into it, but I got it. And we went ahead and changed the water pump just for shits and giggles.
Sweet.
Let's go test drive it today.
Well, we're just a vanning.
Yep, and looks great to me, straight up and down. I think we got it, but I want to make sure because I'm hoping that this will be reliable enough to pull something, like a beetle or something. We know we have a little trailer for it. I'm really happy with this purchase. It's the first time, I mean, I had a van a long time ago when I first got out of the Army. It was a, work van doing AC repairs, but it was an old Chevy. But hey, Volkswagen camper van, awesome. Can't wait to go camping. You see the clock still works in here? I wonder how good it keeps time. Of course, it couldn't have kept time while I had it parked because I disconnected the battery. It hasn't moved. Man, I just love this. This is so cool. And it's a high top. James and us and the Just Buggin crew with 2 high tops, man. Vanagons. Oh, that's awesome. We go camping together. We put the high top and a high top. We'll have a little village going on. I can't wait till we go to a camping show and a cruise that's all buses and vans. Volkswagens with tents on their luggage racks. And
I want to go to the High Country Festival next year where they drive through North Carolina and South Carolina.
Yeah, that's good. This is all highway miles. This thing almost has 250,000 miles on it, and look at the condition of this thing. It's in good shape. Cabinetry used some improvements. We're gonna live with what we got right now because it's, camping season's coming. So let's get out and use it, and then we'll discuss and look at everyone else's because I really haven't paid attention till I got one myself. So let's look at everyone else's and get ideas, take photos, bring a measuring tape, get a couple of dimensions here and there, and then when we find the right person to do the cabinetry, because Dad's not a carpenter by no means. You've heard the story. The books will lean on a bookshelf, and the dog's gonna get wet in a doghouse that I make. So here, let's accelerate. I'm gonna stop and it's your turn to drive.
Oh,
You've never driven this.
No,
Oh yes you are. Yes you are. Don't chicken out on me. Right here on top of the hill. Alrighty, it's Dalton at the wheel. Shift. It's nice, isn't it? Hey. What you think, dog?
Just vanning.
You're driving a van for the first time. A Vanagon. So go ahead and drive around a little bit. Right. You got all the mattresses up top, I've been working back there. What do you think?
I like it. It drives nice.
We need to check the air before we go somewhere today in the tires because it's been sitting for a while. But I am going to put an auxiliary fan. I have it in a box, brand new. I just haven't installed it yet.
It's a very floaty ride, like feels
Oh,
nice
yeah.
and cushion.
So you've lost count of how many Volkswagens you've driven around, huh?
At least 60. 61. I like the way it sounds. Vanagons just sound cool.
Well, it looks like Just Buggin is almost ready to start cruising around in the Vanagon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and find a decent headlight right inside passenger headlights. Got water in it. What do you think?
I like it. Sweet.
Well, let's go out on a road test out on the road today. Just vanning.
Hey man, so what are you doing right there?
Well, we are going to christen the 84 Vanagon High Top Adventure Wagon with a Just Buggin sticker because she has passed her test on the coolant repairs and no leaky. We gonna drivey. So we need to represent. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm gonna put one over here. We're gonna go on our first official road test other than around the neighborhood. We're gonna go out to a local bar, a nice road with hills and up and down, and put a test to the Vanagon. It's a good way. It's a short distance with a lot of different terrain to go up and down, and
Sweet.
I think we'll be fine.
I agree. Hey man, so we got some Vanagon Man clips
Parts.
right here, 3D
Yes, some
printed.
special parts, 3D printed. See how mine are broken?
Yeah.
See, and he said, what color you want? I actually wanted them black. I don't have to worry about the color. And look, that's black. Why not? Black.
So we got 2 clips for both sides.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vanagon Man. Check his links down in the description and get all your Vanagon parts.
We'll
over
get
there.
them on. I went for the hard stuff first. I'm saving the simple stuff for last.
Yep, time to go.
Lower than it ever was. Lower than it ever was. Lower than it ever was. 70, 68, 70.
Cruising.
Man, I think we did it. We just need to get some cabinetry work done in it later, but we're just not going to have time for it right now. We're going to be camping after camping. You know, every 2 weeks. Oh, I don't think we're going to get a ticket in the Vanagon.
I don't think we're gonna get that.
I mean, although we are doing 70 downhill.
In a 55. Probably.
Yeah, we're in a 55. Wow, slow down, man. You don't even need this speed right now. It actually is very comfortable. I did hear they were a really good drive compared to old buses, but just not as cool as the buses. Yeah, but it's cool.
Well, we got our first wave back there.
Yeah, we did. Now we got a Volkswagen trying to pass us while we're doing 65. Give us a break. We're in an 84 Vanagon.
Seriously, you're supposed to be nice to your ancestors.
Man, the speed limit is 55.
You're supposed to be nice to your ancestors.
Oh, they're not. They just want to get home now, wherever the hell they're at. Perfect. It's actually cooler. But this Volkswagen really wants to get around us. But we just get used to it now because we're going to have a lot of people behind us for a while. Wherever we go. Damn, you in a hurry?
You're supposed to be nice to your ancestors. There's little cars back there.
Man, there ain't nobody in front of us, man. And I'm doing 70 miles an hour. Nobody behind us is going to want to slow down because we got a trail. Look, we got a trail of people back there. Like I said, we're going to get used
Holy
to it.
1, 2, 7, 8.
They're like, thank them.
For real. They're like, Vanagon off the road.
They can tell I'm very tall, so yay. And look, temperature's perfect. It's just perfect. I mean, bada bing. Right, we're out here at Irats. We made it. Look at it, just a purring.
Sweet.
Full tank of fresh gas, some fuel injector cleaner, a little bit of heat, water remover. I'm so glad I went through the cooling system, you know. I don't want to be one of those ones on the side of the road. These things have a lot of vulnerable spots if you don't maintain them.
Time to grub. Alright, so they got this cool little thing right here. You can play some music, so we're gonna put a bell in there. Ooh, Jelly Roll. So center. I got 2 Jelly Roll songs playing. Do that again. Didn't get nothing out of it.
It's Dalton's turn.
What's up, guys? This is 101 with Dalton. How to play pool.
What the f is this piece of
You're up, Raggy. Damn, I just screwed myself all up.
Boom! Still got type it, but it
We
doesn't.
both haven't played in a long time. We just don't play those anymore. Look at that. Just Buggin cannot just get a ball into the corner pocket or any part.
Well, I got you one.
Oh, am I shooting yours?
Yeah, you just shot mine. Hey, thanks for lining me up for that 13.
You're welcome. Look at that. I was giving a jump. You got it in the corner pocket. Needless to say, this is the only game we're going to play. I think we're better at working on Volkswagens than we are shooting bull anymore. You should only show a couple of shots that we made. I want this to be over with, please. Whatever. Finish it. Which pocket you going in? This one?
Yeah. Nope.
Nope,
This one.
not that one. Oh, no, you didn't call it. You didn't mean that. You lost, so I won.
No.
I won. You even pointed. Dalton, it's on camera.
Well, guys, we're
Yeah.
not so good at pulling.
Just Buggin's better on Volkswagens than they are shooting pool anymore.
Yeah.
And we used to own our own pool table. We were good.
They'll come clean out of the water. Oh, there's a big one right there.
They're camera shy. Damn. Big one.
They're putting on a show for you.
Happy little fish.
Yeah. He says, what you doing? You hearing? What they're talking about?
Oh, I wonder if he says just bugging.
What you doing, bud?
What you doing?
What's up?
Why you hide?
Yeah, he's talking until we come in here.
Yeah, he disappeared back there.
What you doing?
Just bugging.
What you doing?
Pretty bird, do you talk? Does he drive you nuts? Yeah? Does he drive you crazy?
He's
Always
like,
saying, what
"Please."
you doing? Pretty bird.
What you doing? He's coming out.
What you doing?
Get the hell away from my cage.
Big bird.
He's like, take pictures of me now. I'm posing, idiot. Come on. Okay, we're out of
Hey, buddy, you friendly? Unlike that down there?
here. You friendly, unlike that.
Alright, bye, dudes.
Get the pirate stage
Now
up
he
there.
whistles.
Dad tried to get up there and play a rehab song and didn't do so well on karaoke night.
If I can find that clip, I'll throw it in.
Oh, thanks.
Broke my heart in a trailer park, so I jacked the keys down.
Oh, please don't. I had a cold. My voice just wasn't quite there. Me. Uh-oh, damn. I heard they saw Sasquatch here.
Me chaka.
Yeah, he's here for the catfish. It's kind of funny that we were here and we all just finally came up with a name for the Vanagon.
But think we're gonna call it Chaka.
Yeah, for the land of the lost.
Yeah, he wanted to mess with me and do an inside joke, as you saw in previous clips, call it Chalky Ball.
Chalky Ba.
But-
they call it Mr. Hanky from South Park.
But that's a little too
Yeah,
vulgar
it's
for
kinda
some people.
vulgar.
So then I started talking about Chewbacca. My mom said, what about Chewbacca? I
Awesome,
said
you-
not Chewbacca, because there is our buddy named T3 Westy Wookie
Yeah.
on Instagram, and he has a Vanagon and he calls it the Wookie, which is the species for Chewbacca. So you said, oh, well, don't they call that thing in Land of Lost Chewbacca? My mom said, no, it's Chaka.
Yeah.
So then she pulled up a clip of Chaka, and sure enough, that's what we're gonna go with, Chaka.
That's what I was thinking you all were talking about, but I wouldn't think, because I'm not a Star Wars fan. So.
Yeah, Star Wars is good.
But I'm a Land of the Lost fan, because I was a kid back then when that was a great show. I loved watching that show.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Chaka is basically a Bigfoot, right? Sasquatch?
I think so, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
I probably offended,
ask Will Ferrell.
I'm Dr. Rick Marshall.
I probably offended the Chaka community.
Yes, it might not be good. We might want to research that and get back with y'all. Maybe there's a pop-up right here giving the whole history. Anyways, that's what we're going to name.
Time to hop back in Chaka and head home.
Yes, back to the land of the lost.
Quack and flack. Oh yeah, look at that. That's Florida right there. Little gator going under the dock. Is he gonna cross over? Dun, 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 dun.
think I could fit my big head? Ouch. That's the way to go fishing by yourself, you know. Get out there and get on your putter run, got your trolling motor and everything, catch some fish. Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
I never have the time to fish anymore, but it would be relaxing. But I just remember nothing about my boat other than it was a hole in the middle of the lake I kept throwing money into, so I finally sold it. Madame. Oh, you get a flower and some water. That's the service you get at the land of the lost.
Put it in your little vase.
Put it in a little vase.
Almost 30 years.
I bought this out of Illinois and I just put it on the road today. I went through the whole cooling system, replaced all the hoses. And let me give you something. Hold on. Just bugging. Tattooed on my,
that's
on
what's
my
up.
son.
That's what's up, man. I hear you. I
Passion.
hear you. All right, man.
Nice to meet you. I'm Greg.
Nice to meet you too, Tom.
Tom?
Yes, sir. Hey, man, that is beautiful, man. That's really nice. My wife was going to ask if she get a video of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no problem.
She was just going to ask that.
I bought it sight unseen out of Illinois from Pop RV that's out of Sarasota.
Yes, sir.
And my best friend from the military that I met back in when I was 17 or 18 is the Vanagon Man.
Wow.
And he lives in Sarasota. I'm like, so I got my parts from the Vanagon Man himself.
Sarasota, a nice place, man.
Yeah, so this was our maiden voyage out on the road today.
To make sure it's all safe
Yeah.
for camping this year.
And it's running right now.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
It sounds good. It's not even shaking. What year exactly
This is an 84. 250,000 miles on it.
I'm telling you, man.
But it's
been
well
like 30 something years.
maintained.
I used to see these all of the time.
They used this one and they took care of it because it has all the upgrades and everything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm about to put a hitch on it. Hoping to take this to Orlando, BW.
Air to water, September 4th.
Air to water, September 4th. And they're putting all the air ones inside the showroom, a big glass building, and putting all the water cooled ones outside. So.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Check this out on YouTube and you'll see
I
the
definitely
history of
will.
all
Hey
of it.
man, they're great.
Great conversation.
Great people right there. Great people.
I enjoyed conversating with you guys, man.
Same too, man.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See ya. Dub life, man.
I know I will be dubbing for life.
Oh, boy, I love the way this thing drives, man. This is just an experience I've never had before.
We got our first wave today. We got our first amazing interaction and conversation.
Yeah.
Those people were great people.
And they didn't even own a Volkswagen. They just been always inspired to wanted to get involved in it, you know, or something.
Time to take Chaka home.
55 people. I'm doing almost 70, and I still have a Jeep right behind me. They've taken really good care of this. I love this. I can't wait. No more freaking hotels. Just got to make this where we like it, you know. We can do whatever we want to, wherever we want to in our van. No more hotels. I mean, yeah, of course, every now and then you want a hotel. But the more you accommodate yourself to your liking, the more you're going to like it. It's great. And just keep an eye on the idiots that are so close behind you and give yourself plenty of time to slow down. The idiot behind you.
Well, man, you know what?
The maiden voyage was awesome, man.
It was great. Chaki Ba,
No, it's not talking about. No, you got to leave that there.
Chaka.
Chaka
did great.
Yeah, Chalky Ball. Now you officially have to leave the story of the Chalky Ball in there.
Damn it! No,
Yeah.
but Chaka did great. Chaka cruised up to 70 miles an hour. I think we got it tops.
Yeah.
And the cooling system is great because the fan didn't even kick on by the time we got home, meaning that it's just perfect.
No, it's just perfect.
But this thing does eat gas. And another thing is...
Wait,
right
let me
here,
see how many miles it was.
we need to get a gas kit
28 miles.
there and back.
Yeah, there and back.
Cool.
That's not really good on gas mileage. Be 11, 14 miles a gallon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Chaka did great for its first maiden voyage, and we can't wait for all the adventures we have to come. There's gonna be tons.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, got Air to Water, Auburndale, Far Tubing maybe, Buggies on the Beach, Bug Jam, and then Wagons, and then Henry's Depot. That'd be cool to bring that. And then we got, I'm gonna announce it, the V-Dub Getaway by Dub Barn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in February. February. It's a new event. It's coming out first time, and I think we're gonna go to it.
We will be camping from now until February.
Well, March, Lakeland. Then no
That's
dough
great,
in May.
But you know what? That's why we got Chaka.
You almost said Chalky
Chaka.
Ball.
Yeah, Chalky Ball. Because I was gonna name
Chaka,
it
Chalky Ball, whatever you guys want to call it. Comment down below. My camera's about to die, but comment down below.
Comment below. Let us know. But yeah, and we've been talking about coming up with an idea for the theme. If it's Chaka, it's the Land of the Lost theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will Ferrell.
Dr. Rick Marshall.
Land of the Lost.
Or the original one from
Or the original.
1974.
That's the one I'm really talking about because I grew up watching that.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching.
Yep. Hope you like it.
Living the van life.
Living the folks life.
Living the van life. We rolling.
We rolling plastic. Living the double life.
Van life.
Living the folks life.
Living the van life. Folks life. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I know it was a long one, but we hope you guys enjoyed episode 2 on Chaka. Yes, that's the official name. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to show some love to the channel and some support for us, then please hit that like button, comment down below what your favorite part of the video was, and of course, hit that subscribe button, and help us reach 2,000 subscribers so we can do another giveaway for our VW lovers. Also, if you guys haven't already, go get your Hot VWs magazine for the Herbie 53rd anniversary on the event we covered a few months ago. Links down in the description to get that magazine, and also stay tuned for the 12th edition of the Volksmania magazine for this year. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching the video, and have a just buggin' of a day, and stay tuned for episode 3.